Hello again. Today we're going to tie this red tag dry fly. In the last video, if you've watched it, I tied the the wet fly version of this, and today we're going to do the dry fly version. If you haven't watched that video, please subscribe to the channel and pop back and watch it. I'd appreciate that. So the hook is a medium wire, long shank style, size 12 hook, and I've waxed the thread, and the thread is Uni 80 in black. I'm just going to start a little ways behind the eye, and then I'm going to come back to where I'm opposite the barb, and I'm going to tie in a piece of red wool for the tail. Now, we want that to be we want it to be full length of the body, but the actual tail itself is going to be half the length of the body. And I mean, we're going to tie it in full length of the body. We're going to tie in some wire. This is gold wire, exactly the same as the wet fly version. And then we're going to run the thread up, tying in those materials, as neatly as we can. There we go. And now I'm just going to trim the wire off. I normally keep it on the spool, but for the video I'm just going to trim it off. Now I've got 2 peacock curls. In the wet fly version I used 3, but on the dry fly version I used 2. So we're going to come back, tying it in, bring the thread back up, and just a little bit. You've got to be careful because this stuff is delicate, but I'm just going to twist it up a little bit, and I'm going to wind this towards myself. We're going to come up till we meet the thread, which is there, and we're just going to do a turn over the peacock curl, turn on the thread, just the same as we do if we wind anything towards us. Turn over the peacock, turn over the hook, and we do that 3 times. And that'll lock that in. Trim. Come up with the wire. Let's normally do this 5 times. The 5th one in there, catch it. Tie it off. And wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. And now we're going to take, this is a saddle hackle, and it's like a dark brown badger. I really like this for my red tag dry flies. So I'm going to tie it in with the good side of the feather facing away from me. Whoops, come on, we're going to catch it. It's going to catch that in, take my thread to the front, make sure I got wax, and now we're going to come around 4 or 5 turns. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just going to sweep everything back. I'm going to catch that off. I'm just going to try not to. You will catch. I do anyway because I'm ham-fisted. But try and sweep the fibres back so you don't catch too many. There we go. I've caught a couple there, but we can come in. Whoopsie-daisy. We can come in and just trim them away. Just be careful as you're doing this. I always turn the fly upside down doing this because then the thread is out of my way. And then it's just a matter of putting some varnish on the thread. Come in. Again, hold the hackle out the way. 3 or 4 turns is enough. Then come in, trim. If you've caught any in that whip finish, which I have. And there we have it. And that is the dry fly version of the red tag. Any fibres you don't like, just come in with your scissors. And there's a couple there going back I don't like. But there we have it. This is a great dry fly pattern for trout and grayling. It's a sort of scruffy-ish pattern, and you know I like my scruffy patterns for actually fishing with. And there we have it. Like I said earlier, if you haven't watched the wet fly version of this, please go back and watch it. Please subscribe to the channel and give us a like and leave us a comment, you know. It's always good to read comments. So I hope you enjoyed watching that, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you.